Hello everybody, how are you all? So today we're going to learn about long division. So learning objectives. Step 1, we gotta check the first digit and see how many whole groups of the number can you pull out of the number. Step 2, you gotta multiply the number with the number on top and write it down. Step 3, you have to subtract the number and bring down the number and repeat. If there is a 0, you're done. If any other number is there, like 1, 2, 3, 4, it's a reminder. Alright, so let's take a look at this first example. We got 48 and you want to divide it by 3. So the 3 is the divisor and 48 is the dividend. Now how many whole groups of 3 can you pull out of 4? Well, that's a 1, because 3 times 1 is 3. Like, how much close can you get to getting the number 4 and the multiplication of 3? So 3 times 1, so we gotta multiply 3 with 1. So then 3 times 1 is 3. Alright, and then you get an answer of 1. Then you bring down the 8 because there's nothing there. So then you get a plain number 18. Now how much can you pull 3 out of 18? The answer to that is 16. So 3 out of 6, we can pull 18. Exactly 18. Then you gotta subtract, and your answer is going to be 0. Basically, that basically means 48 divided by 3 equals 18. You can continue doing this with bigger numbers. Now let me give you an example of the biggest number, like any 3-digit number, because with 3-digit numbers you can get, like with 3-digit, you will need to bring down the number twice. So we are going to be looking at their examples right now. Okay, so let's say you want to divide 158, and that's by none other than 3. So this is one thing you don't know. 3 out of 1 you cannot pull, so you gotta go to the second number and contain that as a 15. So 3 out of 15, it's a 5. So 3 times 5, 15. Okay? So basically you get 0. Right now, as I said, you will need to pull down the number twice, but the problem is, since 1 could not be in 3, so we have to bring down it once. Alright, so we bring the 8 down as usual. 3 out of 8, you can only pull 6, so that gives us a 2, and that'll give us a 6, the number 6, and our final answer is 2. So we can't go further because there is no number here. There is no number. So we have no option, but we have to say that it's safe to say 158 divided by 3 equals to 52.2. Now if you're a second or third grader, you can consider this as a 52 reminder too, but if you are like a high school, middle school guy, you can say 52.2. I mean, it continues to go, like 22, 222, like that. Alright, now we're going to be looking at an example that will be containing an example of 2 bringing downs. Alright? So first we gotta do is, I'm gonna erase all of this and I'm gonna get my pen. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to be writing the numbers. 675, divide that by 4. This time it's a 4. Alright, now 4 out of 6, how much? 1. 4 times 1 is a 4. So you get a 2. So then, after you get a 2, you gotta bring down the 7. Alright? Then how much can you pull 4 out of 7? Well, you can bring 28, but you cannot bring like 27. So 4 out of 27, basically what you need to do is, we get 24. So that's the closest. So what you need to do is you gotta write a 6 and not a 7. Not a 7, because 7 gets you to 28. So 4 times 6, we get that clean 24. And we get a final answer of 3. But we're not done, we have a 5, so we bring down the 5. Just like here, just like the 27, you don't write 36. You write, it's 35, so you don't have to write 36. Because it's bigger than this. So you gotta get the closest you can. And the answer is 32. And in order to get 32, you have to multiply by 8. Alright? So after you multiply it by 8, which is basically 32, 5 minus 2, 3, and 3 minus 3 is 0. So that means, it's safe to say, just like last time, 675 divided by 4 equals to 168.3, or remainder 3 if you're a 2nd or 3rd grader, or 4th. But now, since we the adults, we say 168.3, and it continues to repeat the 3. The 3 is repeated. Alright? So thanks so much for watching. If you found this helpful, please hit the like button and please subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and in next time, goodbye.